everyone, welcome back to Whiskey Racing. Today's the day the Challenger is going on its maiden voyage. To start with, I'm just going to take it down the street, turn around in a cul-de-sac at the next intersection and come back, check it over, and then at that point, if all is good, we're heading over to South Mountain Raceway today. We're not racing, we're just going to spectate, taking some of the action. And they're shooting a movie over there today, and they need pre-85 cars in it, so hopefully that gets in the background. And they're also looking for extras in the movie, so I'm going to come back here, change into my 80s best, and head to the mount. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to take it on its first drive. I'm like super excited for this. I'm wearing a Corvette shirt. I hope that doesn't like upset any any Mopar whatever, and it breaks down, but we're only going like 1.5 miles, and Steph's gonna follow me in her Challenger, so hopefully they both make it back. Let's do this. Seat belts. There's no seat belts. There's lap belts, but and we're off. Second gear. No power brakes. The throttle pedal is really hard in this thing. I do have a 6-pack throttle spring for it, but it doesn't have the correct 6-pack bracket. Ooh, that shifts nice. I don't know what the sound's picking up like on it, but it does have a horrible header leak. It needs a new set of headers, but it's driving pretty nice. All right, cul-de-sac time. No power steering. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's not bad when you're moving. It really isn't. No fumes in the car with the header leak. I think as long as we're moving, we're gonna be all right. I am like so stoked to actually drive this thing. I know this was my wife's, my father-in-law's car, but I'm just a car junkie, and to have a muscle car, it's so cool. We made it! Oh, turn signal. Yeah, we got turn signals. Ah, no power steering. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy! All right, so I'm here in my 80s best. Challenger's behind me. We're gonna cruise over to South Mountain, see how this goes, and hopefully you see that in a movie, and if you're really unlucky, you'll see me in a movie. So let's do this. All right, so the test drive was a success. It was probably like 1/4 mile. I said 1.5 miles. I don't know where I thought we were going, but yeah, it's about 1/4 mile, but nothing's leaking. It shifted good. It ran good. We're back in the driveway. We're going to head to South Mountain. I'll do a little commentary. It's probably about a 10-minute drive. I'm not going to blab the whole time, but so we're getting ready to go here. My wife's backing out behind me. She's going to follow me over. I know the gentleman that we bought this off of did drive the car some, but when he drove it, he literally took it down the road and back just to kind of keep some fluids lubricated, keep everything moving. So the last time, this car was sold in 06 by her dad. I don't know how much he actually drove it. This is when no power steering kind of sucks. There we go. But so this is kind of the first trip on the road for this car in probably 17 years, maybe a little longer. My wife moved away in 2000, I think, and moved away in 2000, so she don't really know what was going on with the car, but her dad had it, but I don't think he was driving it much, so here we go. Trying to figure out the throttle pedal. Here we go. We're on a main road now. So it does look like it is smoking under acceleration. Hasn't been ran for a while. Definitely hear those headers not leaking. Pulled in quick. I did see some smoke. I think it's under throttle, so I don't know if the valve seals maybe from sitting for so long, but it looks good. We're a little below 190 at idle. It has about 25-30 pounds of oil pressure. I just lit the tires up, totally accidental. You cannot see with the hill there. It does pull a little bit to the left on braking, so I'm gonna check the brakes out, go over them, and make sure everything's good. I mean, it stops fine. There's just a little pull to the left side when you stop. So far, so good. Like I said, I punched it back there and it lit the tires up, which was unintentional, but hey, first burnout! Woohoo! All right, so we're getting close here. I'm coming up to a stop sign here. Everything's so good. Car runs right around 195, which is awesome. So it's up to temp. Oil pressure right about 25 to 30 at idle, which is definitely acceptable. About 25, right? 25 at idle. Got to get used to this throttle pedal. We're going to try not to lay black lines here, but no promises. Ah, there we go. Thing's so much fun. I mean, obviously, if you watch the channel, if you know me, I'm into newer cars. I have newer cars, I should say. But like, even from like my 02 Corvette to the Red Eye or the Camaros, it's like a almost 20-year difference there. The Corvette just feels so much more, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. I've used the term analog before. In analog in a digital world, there's so much more feel to it. It could be because I don't have traction control or ABS on it, just because of the BCM. But like, this thing is just like, it's you, the car, and the road. There ain't no nannies around. There's nothing. And it's just something so cool about it. Like now in the year 2023, what year are we in? But like, this was just, I mean, it was a performance car, but this is how cars were back in the day. So like, I don't know, like everyone's like, oh, heated seats, power. Like, if this stuff's cool for a daily, it's great. My Durango's fantastic. But like, you don't need all that junk in performance cars. Like, your great grandmother probably drove something to be a secretary somewhere with no synchros in it, and that's just how it was. And they were fine with that. So cars have come a long way, some for the better, but there's there's a cool factor about these old cars that you will never get out of a new car. And we're almost here, so I'll get back to you. All right, so that's going to wrap up our first drive video for the Challenger. It's home, safe and sound in the garage. It did perfect. No complaints. Oil pressure was good on it, about 25 to 30 to hot idle. 195, didn't go over 195 on the temp gauge, so pretty happy there. You know, it was a good day. It was fun. Got to catch up with some of my old friends that I raced with over there. Wasn't out there all year, so it's good to see them. Took in some racing action, got to take part in a movie project, so that was, all in all, it was a great day. It was just so cool to be able to finally drive this thing. It took like 2 weeks for the plates to come in, just because that's my luck. So to have plates on it and be able to button everything up this week and get it out, it was a really good day. So a couple things I want to change on here. Obviously, like I said, it needs headers. I want to try to adjust the carbs a little bit. It's still running really rich. And the throttle spring, it's really hard to push the pedal. I do have a 6-pack spring to put on. I need to get the bracket for it, so hopefully that eases that up a little bit. Kind of got used to it, but a couple times I just hit the gas and just lit tires up, just because just how it is. Like, it feels like it's not moving, and you stop it a bit and you light the tires up. And ironically, I did it in a new development with a bunch of brand new, like, $500,000 houses, and they had this Challenger spinning tires in front of their house. So good on them. Hope they enjoyed the show. But other than that, it was a great day. Lots of fun. And I know Ron, my father-in-law, was looking down smiling today. So it was really cool to have both cars out. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. And I will see you at some car event in Central PA here, because I want to enjoy this thing before winter comes. Later.